Today I'm building a modern Moroccan Riad to show off all the unique features of the new Sims 4 Courtyard Oasis Kit. Hey there, my name is Chey. Welcome back to my channel, all about having some shenanigans playing The Sims. Well, the Sims team did it again. They released their first standalone kit since the first 3 kits were introduced at the same time. This one is something completely different than anything else we have in the game, and I'm personally really excited about it. With this $5 kit, we get 17 new build items and 12 new buy items. I've seen other people on YouTube make valid points about the kits being a little bit costly for what we get. However, I get kind of bored playing The Sims sometimes, and dropping a kit or two in between the larger expansion pack releases is something that keeps me invested and interested in continuing to come back to the game. Plus, this kit is unique in that it's based around a culture that's very different from my own and created kind of an excellent learning opportunity and challenge that I wouldn't have otherwise gotten, so to me, it's 100% worth it. The Sims team used inspiration from Moroccan Riads for this kit. If you're unfamiliar, a Riad is a traditional Moroccan interior garden or courtyard space. Nowadays, it sometimes refers to more of a guest house type accommodation with shared common areas and private rooms. I've never personally been to Morocco, though it is super high on my travel list. However, I have been elsewhere in the Middle East, so I'm somewhat familiar with this style of house. I also did a bunch of research and had way too much fun looking up various floor plans for this build, and kind of mashed my favorite bits of each floor plan to make this house. Something cool to realize is that architecture is different around the world based on the culture of the people who live there. For example, in the United States where I'm from, cooking as a family or with friends and entertaining is a big part of our culture here. The kitchen becomes kind of a gathering area in many social settings, and about 15 to 20 years ago, the architecture of new homes started to shift with that change. Houses here now have wide open floor plans with a great room in the center of most homes, which includes the kitchen, living area, and dining area that are all open to each other. We also have less of a formal style when it comes to dining, so more and more homes are no longer including a formal dining space. Instead, most homes are getting an office space because, unfortunately, being a workaholic is also kind of part of our culture here. That differs from houses in North Africa and the Middle East because while cooking and food are of course part of the culture, enjoying the meal is valued higher than actually cooking it, so you'll often find smaller kitchens that are closed off from the rest of the entertaining areas, and that's definitely something I incorporated into this house. Temperatures also play a significant role in architecture. I'm from Chicago and it's freezing here about half the year, so most houses are built with brick exteriors and have sloped roofs so that snow can slide off. We also typically don't have tall ceiling heights because heat rises and we need that heat down low during the winter months. But in warmer climates, like in Morocco, you'll find plenty of stucco houses with tall ceiling heights. And of course, the center of the house often features a courtyard, which allows airflow to all of the rooms surrounding it. Plus, it's a great place to hang out and also features a great place for native plants to thrive in the sunlight. My point with all of this is that something as simple as a $5 kit featuring items from different cultures can really open up people's eyes and bring something new and may even give them an appreciation for this new culture. I also loved that this kit pushed me outside of my comfort zone and made me try many new things with this build that I never would have even thought about before. For example, I've never mixed half walls and fencing like this before, but I honestly love the look and how it adds more visual interest as well as some more privacy to the space, because, you know, Sims definitely need their privacy. I've also never had such a large room, particularly in the center of the house, with so few items. The point of this central space in a house is to bring people together and have a space to relax and enjoy the weather while listening to one of the many water features that I added into this space. Finally, I can't even think of the last time that I built a domed roof on a house. This is definitely not traditional to houses in Morocco, but I was inspired by many mosques in the Middle East that often feature multiple domes on their roofs. I love the look and really wanted to incorporate it into this build, and by making it a glass roof, I feel like it really sets off this open courtyard and would keep it super bright and warm in the house because of this feature. It's definitely my favorite part of the whole build. Beyond this build, I could see using some, but not all of the items in this kit in other builds. I love the 2 new plants that come with this build. I love the tile floor and wallpaper. I'm always looking for more funky tiles to use in bathrooms. The fencing is gorgeous, and I've already used it in some of my other builds. Some items like the couches, the doorways, and the spandrels, they are very specific to this style of house, so we'll see how often I use them going forward. This is also my own fault though, because I tend to pigeonhole myself into more of a modern build style with clean lines, and the less detail something has in it, it's usually better for me. You'll see how I incorporated some of my favorite modern touches into this build, with the large plain windows in the front of the house, to the glass railings around the courtyard, the wind turbines in the yard, and even some of the furnishings around the house. I tried to envision what a younger couple in Morocco might want, a blend of traditional and modern. I saw that blend a lot when I was in Dubai, which is a super modern city but still likes to add those traditional touches where they can. That blend is a big part of what makes that city so unique and beautiful. So I built this house in Oasis Springs. I felt like it had that climate and vibe that a house like this would actually be built in. I'll be honest, I almost never actually play in this world. Lately I've been playing in Sulani or Evergreen Harbor a lot, but this world is actually really beautiful. Since starting this YouTube channel, I've noticed a bunch of little details in the game that I never paid attention to before. For example, if you press the tab key, you'll go into more of a first-person view and can actually look around at different angles than what you might be used to seeing. Literally, just wait until the end of this video. I have a shot of the giant moon rising up behind this house, and it's crazy beautiful, and I've never seen it in the game before. So this lot is pretty amazing. This kit also goes pretty well with a few of the other packs. I found myself using a bunch of jungle adventure items in this game. A lot of the wood tones and intricate detailing in those items blend really well with this kit. The paranormal pack also pairs well too, and this one surprised me, but the movie hangout stuff pack also paired pretty well. All of those packs have a lot of textures and vivid colors, and while the themes may be super different, the items themselves can be blended together pretty effortlessly. That's one thing that I really appreciate about The Sims 4 more than previous generations of the game. I feel like, especially in the last few years, I feel like all of the expansions kind of build on one another instead of clashing. This fact makes me less hesitant to buy expansion packs that are kind of outside of my comfort zone, because even if I'm not super into it, like the paranormal pack, I've still gotten a ton of value from having it in my game. Oh my gosh, does this mean that I should buy the Star Wars pack? Nah. Let's jump into the final walkthrough. This house has been uploaded to the gallery, so if you'd like to play with it in your own game, feel free to download it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a boop, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Bye!